Hey, it's me, Terry. Welcome to the Mess and the Bliss. Thanks for showing up. Remember, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends. So, National Poetry Month, April. I started this YouTube channel last April when I was in quarantine for a couple of weeks. And I started it on April 1st with Poetry Month. So I decided I would do that again this month, or this year. I will post poems or read poems aloud every day for Poetry Month and send them on here. At least I'll put them on here for every day. So since April 1st is my mama's birthday, I decided I would read some poems about her. I may have read them last year, and that's okay. We can always read them again. So we will start that. So I wrote this poem is fresh from the river writing page, so not edited or anything, but we'll read that, and then I'll read some that I've written over the years. So this one is Snow Angels. Their outline remains on the earth. Snow angels. My mama was born a snow, and like the snow angels, her outline remains on the earth. Sometimes I like to imagine laying in the outline of her snow angel, to feel the love that she is, to feel closer to her physically. Oh, what I'd give to hug her little body, to rub the soft of her upper arm, release society arms, she would call them. My daughter Jordan would suck her tongue, lay beside my mama, and rub that soft of her arm. Tomorrow she would be 87. It's crazy, she's been gone 10 years. 10 years I never thought I'd survive, but I have. Not well, not with grace like she would have, but a gritty struggle. My soul bruised and battered with surviving, but I'm here. I see hearts all over. Some others' eyes don't see as clearly. My massage medium says they are from my mom. She says, in my sleep, my soul goes on adventures with her, and my heart knows this is true. So that was written April 2021 for my mama. So here's another one. I wrote this a few years ago. She could have been Easteretta. Easter Sunday, 87 years ago, landed on April 1st. That day, in a home in Santa Clara, my Grandma Belle gave birth to my mama. That day, the earth got a little brighter in our part of the world. My mama had a relative who tried to talk my grandmother into naming her Easteretta. And I wonder what could have been. Easteretta may have been adventurous and traveled the world, while Gwendolyn was happy and content with her little place on earth. Easteretta may have been boisterous and have a big presence, while Gwendolyn was calm and quietly, without want of notice, was in service of her fellow man, woman, child. While Easteretta might have been driven and goal-oriented, Gwendolyn worked more than she would credit. She would say she never needed a raise and always give more than she would receive. Easteretta may have been fun and flashy, but Gwendolyn had a quick wit and truly shined her light. She never wanted to make waves, but fiercely, without apology, loved her family with all she had, which was a tremendous amount. She paid for the pop in her work fridge, even though it was a perk of the job. She paid for every personal copy on the copy machine. She went out of her way to patronize businesses that were clients of her firm. She was loyal beyond measure. She loved the jazz and John Stockton. She loved everyone, even the roughest characters. She saw beyond the gruff to find a spark of good and only focused on that. She acknowledged every wedding she was invited to. She went to every viewing to give respect. She lost her mother when she was 5, but she took care of many others' mothers. She was at her grandkids' games, yelling louder and smiling prouder. She smiled at you and winked and made you feel like you really mattered. She drank Pepsi for medicinal purposes and finished off food to save its life. She was like a superhero, using sheets to climb down balconies. Her family came first. Even if her wrist was broken, she didn't want to bother anyone. She was brave and strong, hilarious and loving, kind and generous. And if you pushed her just enough, she would clench her jaw just tight enough to slightly shake her head and say through gritted teeth, "Just do what you want." Yep, I'm glad she wasn't Easteretta. I'm beyond blessed that she was Gwendolyn. That was written April 5th, 2015. So I have a couple more that I've written about her, so we'll read those. I was going to show you. So that's my mama. And then I have another poem here, and that's my mom. Oops, that's my mama too. So beautiful. So this one, we'll read. She would be 87 today, and I miss her every day, like a chunk of who I am is missing, and I can never fill the void. But she gives me strength to keep moving forward. The lilacs bloomed at Mama's house last week. As I inhaled the sweet scent, I thought of her. The countless times her grandkids picked them from the lilac bush. Her smile of love and a wink to each child as their little arms reached out for her to smell their lilac gift. How she gushed with gratitude each time she received them, like it was her first. And she proudly displayed them on her kitchen table in a small curd jar as her vase. I love the moments between sleep and wake. I feel her spirit. I hear her whisper in my ear. This morning, as I teetered between there and here on what would be her 80th birthday, the smell of lilacs fill my nose. I breathe her in. I savor this moment. Please let the moment linger. I slowly open my eyes, and my heart sinks a little at the realization, but I remember her strength and spunk and take a deep breath. I too can be strong. It's in my blood. She was my guide. Today I will celebrate her birth by striving to be more like her, more gentle, more loving, more sweet. I will smile and laugh, remembering her cute wit that might surprise some. I will do a kind deed for someone in need. I'll hug and kiss my babies here and send love to my babies away. I'll look at my taxes, which is hard with her gone. I may even give coaching advice loudly at the basketball game on TV. I'll yell, "Far post," to my kids on the soccer field. I will smile more with a wink and give love to those who need it today. But mostly, I will pick lilacs and place them on the table in a curd jar vase and be grateful for her life, her love, and strive to pass it on. Happy birthday, Mama. I hope you got your lilacs. So that was written on April 1st, 2014. That's why it said when she turned 80. That's when she did. Okay, last one. Today she would be 87. So this was written on April 1st, 2015. Today is Mama's birthday. She would be 81. She's the most loving, genuine, sweet, kind soul I have ever known. While I was shaken to my core 4 years ago when she passed from this life, and so on her special day, I wanted to write something for her, but instead, I kept thinking of something I read that Oprah wrote about Maya Angelou and decided to share. I'm moving from devastation to this. For years, I've told people when someone you love dies, you now have an angel you can call by name. At Maya's memorial, I said she was my queen mother, and now that she's gone, I think I value her love even more. Without the density of her body, I can better feel the intensity of her spirit. I feel stronger, more awake, and more alive, and ready to carry on her legacy, sharing with the world the poetry of courage and respect. I also believe that death shows up to remind us to live more fully. Now I know it for sure. Oprah. I'm blessed that my mama is still with me, holding me up and encouraging me forward. Happy birthday, Mama. I adore and love you. Thanks for showing up. Happy Poetry Month. Happy birthday to my mama. And we'll see you next time. Remember, share with your friends.